What up, world? It's your man B Nizzle back again, ready to talk some money. I hope you all had a great day today. I know I did. Stressful, but wonderful. But every day that God wakes me up is a wonderful day. Now, let's get straight into it. Our topic for today is belts. Capital B, capital E, capital L, capital T, capital S. B.E.L.T.S. Got my man Zeke Fan in the building. What up? Got my man Hawk in the building. What up? My man Hawk knows all about belts. He's been typing it and running with it. And I love him for it. Put it out there, champion. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what this platform is for, to let the world know, to put the information out there. And so hopefully if it interests any of you, it's something that you want to capitalize on. Hello, Brooke. I'm glad you could make it today. I'm going to wait a few more minutes to see if a few more folks are going to come in. You all know that you are mods, so just off of our last experience, you know what to do. So you don't have to see the ugly side of me. My face should be ugly enough. You shouldn't want to see my ugly attitude. So mods, do what you have to do today. Hopefully we can have a nice, enjoyable time. But if not, you know, you slice them and dice them. Dubs in the building. What up, Grills? Grills Gibson. I love to see my people want to come in here and make some money. Who else want to make some money today? Who else want to learn about making some money? This is for educational purposes only. Educational and instructional purposes only. I'm not here to give any advice. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your hard-earned money. I'm just here to communicate and converse with my community and start a dialogue, not a monologue, a dialogue. Even though all you can do is communicate with me via chat right now, do it. Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know if you've been doing your homework. What stocks or Bitcoin or cryptocurrency coins have you come across that have piqued your interest, that you want to know a little bit more about? Lucia, Ray, thank you, Lucia. What up, Lupe? What up, Glow? How's everybody doing? I'm glad y'all could make it. Madam, welcome. Glad you could all make it. Welcome to the world of Nizzle, where we try to educate about financial freedom, literacy, and hopefully domination. Please, for those that are new here, for those that have not taken advantage of it yet, today is the last day that you can use my link in the description of this video and my other videos to get yourself some free stock from Webull.com. Once again, the reason why that is so important, because in this game, you buy low and you sell high. You are never going to get any lower than free. So take advantage of free. You do have to have $100 in your bank account that you can transfer to start your brokerage account. You do need a valid driver's license or state ID. You might need your social security card. However, you can go and do that straight from my link. Download the Webull app from the App Store and get yourself some. Welcome, welcome, Yuki. Welcome, New York Beach. Santiago, my man. Y'all must be coming over from Big Simple channel. Thank you, Big Simple. Thank you, Lucia. I'm glad that y'all are all in the building. I hope that you all learned something today, and I hope you all teach me something today. What up, DCF? How you feeling, champion? My man, Die Hard. Salute. Finally get to put a face to the name. Glad that you could come on through. DeMarco, Yuki, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Let me go ahead. Y'all know B Nizzle. Y'all know how I do. So like I said, I'm going to let y'all come on in. Make sure y'all say hi to each other. Communicate with everyone. Franklin, welcome, sir. Communicate with each other. If you haven't come from one of the raids, if you have not looked into the free stock, look at the description in this video. Click on it. Take a few minutes and check it out. See what's going on, because we about to get started, y'all. And once we get going, I do not put on the brakes. You can always go back to my previous videos, check them out. If you feel a little lost, they are there for your consumption forever. But this train is about to take off from the station. What up, Cass? How you doing? Glad you can make it. For those that do not know, Cass is one of my financial gurus. She's going to be assisting me in more ways than she knows. But we'll deal with that at a later date and time. Let's see what's going on here. Let me make sure my man Die Hard is a moderator. Let's make sure that my man DeMarco is a moderator. Who else do I see all the time? Come on in, Glow. Have at it, have at it. That is all that I'm seeing right now. If I'm missing anybody that else needs to be a moderator, please let me know via chat, and I'll definitely add them on. So, yep. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, once again, Webull.com. Check it out. Go through my link. Get yourself some free stocks. $100 ID bank account. And with that being said, let's get into it. The title, once again, is B.E.L.T.S. 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 It is an acronym. It stands for Bitcoin. It stands for Ethereum. It stands for Lemonade. It stands for Tesla. It stands for Square. These, in my opinion, are going to be the 5 companies that are going to dominate from 2020 at least until 2030. So there is at least a decade of growth in these companies. Where did I come up with this acronym from? If you know anything about stocks or you've ever watched CNBC, there's a gentleman by the name of Kramer. He's always hitting buttons on his little TV show. Buy, 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 sell, sell, sell. If you've seen Iron Man, the movie, he had a small part in Iron Man when Iron Man decided he was going to stop selling weapons. And his line was, a defense company that's not selling nuclear weapons, sell, 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 sell. Well, at any rate, this guy Kramer came up with an acronym called F.A.A.N.G. You'll see that in the title. F.A.A.N.G, F-A-A-N-G, I'm sure most of you already know about it because my audience is a very intelligent audience, but we're going to just do a quick review. F.A.A.N.G, the F is for Facebook, the A is for Amazon, the other A is for Apple. F.A.A.N.G has two A's. The N is for Netflix, and the G is for Google. If you bought one of these companies back in the early to late 90s or the early 2000s, and you bought a large enough portion of stocks in these companies, you're fucking rich. There's no way around it. You sitting on it. You can't give it away. You have it at the time of your life. God bless you. We have no hate in this world because we're going to catch up with you all on the next go round. Okay? Lucy is not a mod. That doesn't look right. Sorry about that, Lucy. I did not know that you weren't a mod. My apologies. But you got the power now. My man Ready Red, come on in. Mod yourself right on up. DCF, come on in. Mod yourself right on up. Is there anybody else that I have missed? No, it wasn't about you, Lucia. You should have been a mod anyway. So I just wanted to make sure that you are what you're supposed to be. Now, the F is for Facebook. We already went over all of that stuff, but I'm just going over it again. Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Google. Rich, rich, rich. We're getting in now in what I believe is going to be the next set of F.A.A.N.G stocks. These are not the only stocks that we're going to deal with, but these are going to be our foundational pieces. These are going to be the pieces that we're going to build our pyramid off of, that we're going to build our empire off of. And at least I'm going to build off of, because I'm not telling you all what to do. I'm just here to educate you and talk to you all. But please believe that everything that I'm talking about is everything I'm going to be doing. My man. Ladies and gentlemen, I have my brother in here. And he has just been modded up. Shout out to you, fam. I'm glad you could make it. God bless. But yes, these are going to be the next things that I believe are going to take me and my family to the next level. I'm not going to be telling y'all stuff where I'm afraid to put my money where my mouth is. I'm not here to blow smoke up none of y'all asses. And I'm not telling y'all that y'all got to do what I'm doing. You can sit on the sidelines and take notes and enjoy the journey and figure out your own path from what I'm doing. Or you could jump on board, but that's your decision. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to journal and document the things that I believe are going to take me and my family to generational wealth. And if for whatever reason it helps out anyone else do the same, I have nothing but blessings and praises for you. God bless you. I didn't bless you. God blessed you. So that being said, the B in B.E.L.T, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is electric gold. No other way around it. Electric gold. What up, Hurry? Glad you can make it. Big Simple, we lit. Glad you came on through. Thank you for the raid. Once again, thank you, Lucia, for the raid. And thank you all for sharing the video out. Appreciate it. But Bitcoin is electric gold. The money system that we use in America, in China, globally, that is run by the IMF is called fiat money. F-I-A-T. Fiat money. Fiat money is worthless paper that is used to either glorify the person that's in power of the country or to pay homage and tribute to past leaders and people that have made significant contributions to their country. That's right, Glow. Fiat. What up, Bubba? My man. God bless you. So, fiat money is always backed by some type of commodity, whether that be gold, silver, and I'm not going to get too deep into it, but since we're talking about America, our defense and our military definitely back up our money. That's why we spend so much on our military. Because when you have a stick as big as our stick is, you don't have to speak loudly. You can speak softly when you're carrying the biggest stick. So when you have things like that that are protecting your money, you have nothing to worry about. What up, Big Bill? Glad you could make it. But the problem with this fiat money is there's a hustle between country to country. Because a dollar doesn't mean the same as a pound in this country, and the pound doesn't mean as much as the yen does in this country. So there are tremendous fees that come along with going international with your money and transferring that money to the local currency. Anybody that's ever traveled out of the country knows exactly what I'm talking about. But imagine doing that on a large business scale. Imagine you transfer millions, if not billions of dollars internationally. You've already paid taxes to your government for that money. Now you got to pay international transfer currency fees. What's the solution? Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin is a global non-DeFi currency, not non-DeFi, excuse me, DeFi currency that is working around everything that I just described. And it is not allowing the banks and these financial institutions that have made a killing off of just transferring your money from one place to another. It has killed all of that noise. You are now in a position to buy a Bitcoin or a partial piece of a Bitcoin in America, and it's the same thing that it is in Canada, and it's the same thing that it is in Africa, and it's the same thing that it is in Russia. It is truly global currency that does not lose or change its rate of return, irregardless of where you're at. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Now, there's still inflation. There's still things that allow you to get more in certain places than other places. That's never going to change. You're never going to get the same apartment in New York that you could have got down in Atlanta. Atlanta, you're going to end up with a lot more apartment, a lot more room for a lot less price than in New York. Bitcoin is not going to change that. However, Bitcoin will, in the future, be the most dominant form of currency globally. What really makes Bitcoin, other than the transfer, what makes it superior to fiat money? The electrical part of it, the electrical gold that I spoke of. There is a thing called the blockchain, a cryptocurrency network that encrypts and protects and codes every purchase ever created on a Bitcoin. So whoever has that Bitcoin in its rotation knows the entire history of this. Let me break it down for you, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine if your sexual partner, just by having sex with you, knew every other person that you've ever had sex with. All you young ladies out here that's saying, oh no, I've only been with one guy. And then the second we have intercourse, I find out just through insertion. Oh, this girl said one guy, she been with 25. That's what Bitcoin does. Whomever has the Bitcoin knows the entire history of Bitcoin. You cannot lie about it. You cannot hide it. To give me your Bitcoin is to give me your history, your buying history. And every time I get your buying history, it now is up to me and the blockchain to verify the new purchases to keep that Bitcoin pure. So it is money that backs itself because it keeps its own record and receipt of everywhere it's ever been. That's valuable when it comes to tax season, ladies and gentlemen. And before we get too deep into this, we will have a series on taxes because there's no point of you making money just to give it all back to Uncle Sam. The moral of you making money is for you and your family to keep it. Now, everything that I just said about Bitcoin, I'll wait and see if there's any, are there any questions? Okay, Hawk said, like how a wire transfer costs money using Bitcoin thwarts that. Exactly, Hawk, exactly. You save a killing on the fees. But there is a caveat. The next thing is called Ethereum. The E in our belts is for Ethereum. If Bitcoin is electric gold, Ethereum is electric silver. And just like silver, even though it's not worth as much as gold, in a lot of ways, it has more practical uses. That's what Ethereum is. Even though Bitcoin will probably always be worth more than Ethereum and all other blockchain coins, other than perhaps one that we'll talk about later. But Ethereum is going to be the platform that these cryptocurrency coins travel on. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the Ripple are all networks. They're not just coins, they are networks. Those are the highways that allow other coins to travel on them. And depending on which coin you are, decides how much you pay at the toll booth on the highway. The number one highway, the Route 66 of cryptocurrency, is going to be Ethereum. Although Bitcoin will probably be the most valuable, Ethereum will be the most used. It will get the most traction because it has more practical uses and it transfers transactions faster than Bitcoin can. I'm not going to get too deep into Ethereum right now because Ethereum's laws are changing as I speak. Ethereum has something associated with it which is called gas fees. Those that know B.Nizzle know about me and gas. This is a different type of gas, but it costs just like that gas. Every time you make a transaction on Ethereum, you have to pay to use their highway. So depending on which coin you're using will dictate the payment. If you're using an Ethereum coin on the Ethereum highway, then of course it might be cheaper, but not necessarily because it is based on time, the date that you're using it, and the amount of volume that's going on at that time. But from an investing standpoint, Bitcoin and Ethereum, as well as other cryptocurrencies that we'll talk about, have unlimited possibilities. And you heard me say it correctly, the crypt in cryptocurrency. And we all know what crypt is. Crypt is for encryption. That means coded. That means secure. That means protected. That is why cryptocurrencies are going to be the wave of the future, because they are going to be the most secure way to protect your investments and have record of your investments. Even if somebody hacks into your accounts and steals your money, the records aren't going to change. So they know exactly when your money was stolen. They know exactly how much was stolen. They know exactly how much to return to you. And in the future, if what I'm reading comes to fruition, it will happen like that. And in most cases, it will happen before you even recognize or notice that something has gone wrong. It's an exciting time that we're living in, ladies and gentlemen. A very exciting time. Okay. It says B.Nizzle. Right now, certain places have ATM machines that you can deposit money into Bitcoin right now. Yes, Bitcoin is becoming popularized everywhere. Ethereum is becoming popularized everywhere. Depending on what your genre of work is, there are other coins that are specific to your type of job that are becoming in heavy rotation. You will start seeing cars, instead of having a sticker price of $10,000 or $15,000, they will say a half of a Bitcoin. Range Rover, 1 Bitcoin. McLaren, 2 Bitcoins. This is how finance and money will be working in the future. Now, it might not be something that we see necessarily in our lifetime in heavy rotation, but it's definitely something that the next generation, that our children and their children's children are going to experience. And it's probably going to be the only way that they've ever known. We are the transition generation. We're the ones that are taking us in from the industrial revolution into the electronic age. We're the generation that's going to make, and not in a negative way, but we're the generation that's going to make the next Terminator generation, the next iRobot generation. We're the bridge between the Flintstones and the Jetsons. So be prepared for what's coming. Cryptocurrency is here to stay. Now, you're going to hear a lot of people talking about cryptocurrencies are scams. You're going to hear a lot of people talking about they don't have faith in cryptocurrencies, and that's their God-given right to not have faith in something and not be confident about something. But from my studying, the reason that they're not confident about these things is because not only do they not understand what these cryptocurrencies are doing now, they don't understand the endless possibilities that these cryptocurrencies can provide for businesses in the future, governments in the future. So the tip of the iceberg has just been chipped. So a lot of people are going to fear things until more of the picture becomes clearer to them. Some people can solve the Wheel of Fortune puzzle when they just see one letter. Some people need to have Vanna White turn over more letters before the clues come together for them. I'm not here to judge which one you are. But no matter which one you are, you can still win the game because there's money out here to be made. When you see it and when you're comfortable with it is when you see it and when you're comfortable with it. I'm just here to bring you the news. But Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Ripple networks, here to stay. And no one or nothing gave me more confidence and proof of that than yesterday, the IPO of Coinbase. Coinbase is the #1 cryptocurrency. Y'all see my cat? It's the #1 cryptocurrency online platform in America. They just went public yesterday via direct listing. Their stock was supposed to debut at $250, which was, in my opinion, crazy. But my opinion doesn't always matter. Most time it doesn't matter. Once the financial institutions got their hands on it, that sucker went from 250 to 380 before it even hit the open market. $380 per share, ladies and gentlemen, for a stock that was supposed to debut at 250. Within 10 minutes of the stock going public, it made it up to $430. Now, it has since come down. People have now calmed down and they're getting their wits about them because I personally thought it was crazy to pay 250, let alone 380 or 430. But somebody out here didn't think it was crazy. Somebody out here paid top dollar. And even though they're probably losing money right now, the second they get a chance to buy more, they're going to probably buy more. Because you don't invest thinking about today or tomorrow or next week or next month. You invest worrying about 2025, 2030, 2035. That's what you're investing in. And whatever the price you pay for Coinbase right now, 5 years from now, in most cases, a lot of people believe they'll be laughing at that price. They'll believe they'll be laughing all the way to the bank as multi-million or billionaires. So they have no problem making this investment. I do. I'm not in the position that the people that I speak of. I can find better bang for my buck. But if Coinbase is that means that much to these people where they'll pay $400 per stock, and all they do right now is exclusively sell cryptocurrencies. Hello, McFly. Let's put 2 and 2 together here. It still equals 4. Pay attention. But moving on, that's our cryptocurrency of our foundation. We always start with the money. The next thing in it is the L of belts. The L is for lemonade. Just like the drink, just like the Beyonce songs or albums or whatever. Old country time lemonade, just like grandma used to make. It is an insurance online company that you can download it from the App Store, and it will insure everything from your house to your car to your personal items. And their niche is that they don't deal with any claims. Their niche is that their turnaround is quick. Thank you, Hawk. Appreciate that. There, Hawk just put in the chat for everybody looking our B.E.L.T.S acronym and how it breaks down: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Lemonade, Tesla. Write it down so that you can start studying it and doing your own homework and research on these topics. But yes, if anybody is a homeowner and they've had to file an insurance claim, they know how worrisome that can be. If you had to file a claim from a car accident, you know how worrisome that can be. And if you've had to file too many claims, you know that they will threaten and drop you. Well, these are the things that Lemonade is priding themselves on not doing to you. Not jerking you around if you have a lost item. Not dropping you if you have multiple claims. And taking care of you in a quick and efficient fashion so that you can get back to business. They will insure things that other insurance companies will not insure, such as cell phones and other small items that other insurance companies feel are too small or too minuscule for them to be bothered with. The real catch of Lemonade, it does not have any employees. It has little to very little employees. The whole system is an AI system. Remember, we were talking about moving the next generation into the Terminator, iRobot generation? Well, that's what Lemonade is doing through its AI, its artificial intelligence, its bot systems. The bot system will guide you from A to Z. Does this business model sound familiar to anyone? I'm gonna read the comment while y'all think about what this business model reminds you of anything. Isn't the pending pandemic pushing the value and the evolution of Bitcoin up quicker? Yes, because the pandemic has us all paying attention. See, that's what they use sports for. That's what they use your making you sure you work 60 to 80 hours a week, making sure you're got to spend all this time doing homework with your kids and this and that or whatever, so that most of this information that we're discussing today goes right under your nose, flies right under the radar. Yes, because of this pandemic and because of what's going on, we're paying attention and we're understanding that this money ain't worth shit. Trump just saying, okay, take this money. Then Biden comes in and says, take this money. At some point, somebody's going to have to pay the piper. So let's go on to the next comment. Share your belts with your fan, folks. That's right. Remember, the waist size don't matter. That's my man Hawk. He's hilarious. How much does the Lemonade insurance cost? I don't know. I don't work for Lemonade, Yuki. I can tell you how much the Lemonade stock costs, but I can't tell you what their services cost because I don't work for Lemonade. I don't even have Lemonade as a service for myself. What I do is I research these things. If you go there, and this is what I'm here, and I'm glad you brought that up, because those are the things that you have to do, Yuki, and everyone else in the channel. You have to research your own stocks. You have to research, do you like this company? Because like you say, you might want to do business with this company and be a client. And you might not want to buy the stock. You might want to buy the stock and not be a client. You might want to do both. You might want to be a client and be a shareholder. But you only figure things like that out by doing your own research, knowing what's in your heart, what's in your mind. How tough are you? How strong is your intestinal fortitude? If you can't hold your water, there's certain stocks that's not going to be for you. Now, from a stock perspective, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Lemonade, Tesla, and not so much Square. Square is probably the safest of the bunch. But everything else comes with volatility. Volatility means that it can go straight up at any moment in time, or it can go straight down at any moment in time. Now, because I'm a long-term investor, I don't care about it going straight up or straight down in the short term. Because even though it might go up or down, over the long term, it always goes like this. If I chose a winner, if the stock that I chose is a winning stock or a winning coin, over time, it will always go like this, even though it has its peaks and valleys in the short term. So, excellent point, Yuki. I'm glad you brought it up. Do your homework on it, though. What up, BG? Glad you can make it. My man, Daly. All right. Trucks. You got to check on that. I don't know if they insure trucks, especially of commercial size, but they might. But that's something to check into. All right. Ivo, what's up, King? How you feeling, champion? Yeah, I don't know about the commercial vehicles, but like I said, that's something you definitely want to research, Daily Grind. But remember, my purpose is not here to make you spend more money or become a consumer of these products. My purpose here is to make sure that you are informed to know whether or not you want to have these companies work for you. Do you want to have these companies give you money? Do you see potential for these companies to put money in your pocket? Not for you to go out and research them and decide to put more money in their pockets. Now, once again, if you like the company and it's giving you a service that you can use, by all means, knock yourself out. But we're here to pimp the system, not get pimped. And you know who the pimp is by the one that's holding the money. So, that being said, that's true. What up, Nizzles? Up, Yuki? B Nizzle. I have a BBA. Does that help me with dealing in Bitcoin with major businesses? Or a smaller entity using Bitcoin can involve with major business with Bitcoin itself? Once again, that is something that you have to research as far as how it works with your business and your personal life and your personal degrees. I'm here talking to you from an investor's standpoint. I'm here just to kick you the game on whether or not something costs $1, and I believe 10 years from now will it be worth $100 or $500. I'm not here to tell you whether you should do business with that company or not. That's a personal choice. And just like I'm not here to tell you whether to buy the stock or not. But my information is not going to be in the companies and what they do and what their customer service is and do they give out 3-day rentals and do they have a supreme package? That's not me, y'all. I'm the guy to tell you that, hey, you might want to look into buying this because I'm looking at a company that's worth at least $100 per share, but for some odd reason, they're only selling right now for $5 per share. There's $95 to be made. Let's go make it. And then you decide on your own, does that sound good? Or is that something that after I do my own research on, is something that I don't want to deal with? That's what I'm here for. And that's the type of dialogue that we need to bounce off of each other. And I don't mean that in any disrespectful way or anything. I just would be a disservice to you all if I act like I work for these companies and I was a salesman for these companies and I knew how these companies worked. I know there's money in them heels, and I'm going to do a money grab. Who's coming with me? All right. So, did you know China made Bitcoin? No, China has its own. China mines Bitcoin. China has its own electronic currency that it is using, though. It is not going off of Bitcoin. It's actually banned Bitcoin in China, truth be known. But thanks for the comment. The AI system is like automated customer service. Yes, it's like a bot system. When you have somebody comes on and does a live chat with you, most of the times in today's world, it's an electronic artificial intelligence bot that you are chatting with. You are not actually chatting with a live person when you are doing your chats either online or through your phone. Those who know about a computer by the name of Watson, which was invented by IBM, is on the cutting edge and was the first prototype of this artificial intelligence system that will just learn more information as it deals with more and more people. It actually retains its interactions with people so that it can become more humanized over time. That is the system that Lemonade and a lot of these companies are getting into via artificial intelligence. There are companies that are specifically making this artificial intelligence for other companies, such as Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Lemonade. But we'll deal with that at a later date and time. Right now, we're just putting down the foundation. So we got the B, the E, the L, on to my favorite, the T, Tesla. Tesla, 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 Tesla. Woo! Oh, yeah. I got to get myself together to talk about this one, y'all. Hopefully, y'all getting yourself together too, because we about to talk some real schnit. I'm glad you think so, Daily Grind. I hope the research that you does leads you to that same conclusion. Like I told you, my research has led me to put my money where my mouth is. So that's all I can say on that one. Yes, Lord. Let's do this. That's right. Come on, get you some of this Tesla smoke. Elon Musk, the owner of Tesla, the CEO of Tesla. You have heard his name before, ladies and gentlemen. He has given you greatness before. Where has this greatness come from, you ask? I'm glad you asked. Have you ever heard of a company called PayPal? PayPal. That's right, damn it. PayPal. What up, Rice? How you doing, champion? PayPal completely changed how you do transactions online. You all that are my age, and maybe a little younger, but definitely my age and older, you remember how we had to do things before PayPal came? We still was dealing with nonsense like COD, cash on delivery. We had to wait X amount of time for the transaction to go through our credit card, which would delay the time that the package would get there. And then here comes PayPal. Here comes PayPal saying, hey, I'll back that transaction. I'll let you put this through. Now you can order something on December 23rd and it still be there Christmas morning. Because of PayPal, because of the revolutionary mind of one of what's called the PayPal mafia. Elon Musk is one of the members of the PayPal mafia. Now, you would think a man like Elon Musk, after bringing the world PayPal and making $1 quadrillion off of that, would be satisfied. Nope. This man is a genius. This man has a story to tell. This man got some shit to get off his chest. He's going to leave a mark on this world. So what does he move on to after he creates something that just entirely rocks the banking industry, the credit card industry, and the online financial fintech industry? What does he do? And before we get to what he does, let's go back to PayPal. There's one thing your man Nizzle forgot that needs to be mentioned. What he created through PayPal was not only something that he could use, but it was something that every company could use. Every small business could use. So PayPal created something where they don't give a damn if you selling horseshoes or grenades. Fuck you, pay me. Oh, you a lawyer that needs to get paid online? Okay, come see me. Oh, you got a flower store and you want to ship them out? Come see me. Oh, you want to sell organ parts? You want to ship kidneys? Come see me. UPS, FedEx, come see me. That's right, Hawk. But this isn't necessarily platform as a service definitely takes advantage of it. Software as a service, SaaS, all of that stuff. But what this is fintech. This is getting money out of your pocket and doing it in a way where it doesn't bother you that much because you never necessarily saw the money. Then they give you things like installment plans and payment plans. And now they got Venmo, the number one competitor against Cash App. Venmo. Banks making deals with them. Zales and all of this and that. That's all PayPal. All brought to you by the PayPal Mafia, head of the game, Elon Musk. Then he moves on and says, you know what? This just ain't enough for me. And I don't necessarily like dealing with the partners that I had to work with to make PayPal a reality. So from now on, I'm going to do my own thing. And he goes out and he creates Tesla off of cell phones. He strapped together 500 cell phones and created a car battery out of cell phones that ran a car. You want to talk about some Iron Man shit, building the Iron Man in the cave. This is a living, breathing, real life, non-fiction Tony Starks. Pay attention to what I'm telling you. Car batteries, y'all. Then he takes this idea over time and, of course, improves upon the idea. And instead of just going out making electric cars, which he has successfully done, removing the engine and the transmission, what he has successfully done is also created automated cars. China is dominating in electric cars right now because they have the infrastructure to deal with it. So Tesla is dominating over there in China. We're building the infrastructure in America right now, the same way that they get the flu shot before us. Well, they getting the electric cars and the infrastructure in place for electric cars and automated cars before us. So if we see what's going on in China right now, ladies and gentlemen, and they're building what China has now here, that's kind of like having a crystal ball almost, isn't it? That's kind of like almost knowing the fucking future. How about that? That can't help you out now, can it? Knowing tomorrow's lucky lottery numbers, that couldn't help you out at all. Nah. Knowing for a fact who's going to win next year's Super Bowl before they even play an NFL game, nah, that shit wouldn't help you out at all. Nah. That would serve no purpose at all in your life. Pay attention, y'all. There's something else that's going on. And don't get me wrong, it's not all peaches and cream with Tesla. Thank you, Brooke. Appreciate that. But yeah, it's not all peaches and cream with Tesla. Every day we hear about car accidents. Every day we know that there's hundreds, if not thousands, of car accidents throughout the continental United States. But there's pretty much only two types of car accidents and highway accidents that you really hear about. And those are when the big rigs jackknife something and mess up the whole highway, when something spills out of one of those rigs, or when someone crashes a Tesla. Now, why is it that if someone crashes a Ford into a tree, it's not big news? If someone crashes a GM into a tree, or a GM hits a Maserati, it's not big news. But let a Tesla hit anything, and it's all over the news, on the front page, on your local CBS evening news, national news, wire feeds. Why is that? That's because Elon Musk is giving you something that you've never seen before. And the entire world is watching these automated cars to see if they're going to be a success. Car automation works off of a 5 tier system. Right now, we are at tier 3 in a 5-tier system to accomplishing full automation of automobiles. Do you think it's ironic that there are 5 steps to this automation? It's not. Because the second that these 5 steps are accomplished, at least off of their timetable, is the same time that 5G will be established throughout the continental United States, and the infrastructure will be in place to bring in this Terminator slash Jetsons age that I'm speaking of. I'm gonna enjoy my cigar and let that sink in for a second. What my man Big Simple say, let that sizzle in your spirit. So, you think I'm done with Tesla? I ain't. That's why I had to light my cigar, because we just warming up on this one, ladies and gentlemen. And this is why I give my man Elon Musk the credit that I give him. Because he could have stopped adding fucking electric cars. No, he went all the way to automated cars and it's working to master that. You invested in Lucid? Smart man, Rice. Smart man. They're years away though. But most good investments that turn out profitable are years away. So, smart man. However, thank you, Ivo. I appreciate that, champion. However, back to what I was saying about Elon Musk. He could have stopped right at the automated car. He could have stopped after the electric car. No. Hawk put something in the chat that's called P.A.S. P.A.A.S. Well, I'm going to talk about something called S.A.A.S. Software as a service. What Elon Musk did in his cars is he created the software that goes with his cars. So just because you own a Tesla does not mean that you have an automated driving system. So you've already paid over $100,000 for your electric car of Tesla. Now through this software service, if you want to have automated driving where you can take your hands off the wheel and let it make the left turn and the right turn and stop at the stop sign and the stoplight for you, you're going to pay a monthly bill to Tesla every month. If your car breaks down and you want it serviced, you're going to pay for that software as a service because everything is electronic. So most things are serviced through the internet. They don't even have to come out to fix your car. They're hitting a fucking button. No more all day at the mechanic, ladies and gentlemen. So having a stock like Tesla, even when the cars are sold, there is money to be made. Because this software service is going to hit everybody's head. Who's going to buy a Tesla and don't want an automated drive? Think about it. Yeah, they had bad days. My man Money King in the building. What's up? Glad you can make it. Yeah, Palantir Ride, they definitely had bad days today. They were good opportunities to get in. They might be good later on. All right, let me read a few of the comments. Harry Parker, what up? I fuck bitches, Harry Parker. I fuck bitches for a living. I make them pay top dollar too. This dick ain't free. All right. My man Rice said, oh, they will merge with Churchill, CCIV. Yes. CCIV is what is called a SPAC, a Special Acquisitions Corporation. Special Purpose Acquisitions Corporation, excuse me. But yeah, we'll deal with that at a later date and time. What's funny, Hurry? I wasn't lying to you. I get paid to fuck bitches. But at any rate, like I was saying, the man could have stopped at the car. The man could have stopped at the automation driving. The man could have stopped with the software as a service. He didn't stop. Nah. What did he do? This man is coming out with his own insurance for Tesla cars. Because car insurance companies are scared to insure automated vehicles. He said, fuck you, Jabu. I do this myself. I don't need you, Progressive. I don't need you, Geico. Fuck, I don't even need you, Lemonade. Even though he fucks with Lemonade. But he fucks with himself more than he fucks with Lemonade. So he's creating his own insurance company. And he might partner with Lemonade down the road, to be determined at a later date and time. However, the man is building his own conglomerate. And this is not considered a monopoly because they are all different industries. In the same way that Warren Buffett has created his empire through Berkshire Hathaway. All of those companies are different companies. All of them do different things. So they do not qualify as a monopoly. How about that? Hey, gay twink, if you like looking at heterosexual men, knock yourself out. Go ahead. But back to the other thing that Tesla's have done. Because I'm still not fucking finished yet. Woo, it's a good cigar. Oh, yeah. But yeah, everything that I'm talking about, Yuki, I bought. Once again, just as a recap, this is about journaling my life experiences, what I want to do, how I want to carry shit in my life. So everything that I'll be talking to you about, rest assured, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm not going to tell you to jump off no bridge. I'm not going to even talk to you about jumping off no bridge until I've already jumped off the bridge and made it safely and am confident enough to tell you about that. So yeah, that's how I curry things. This is all about me. Like I said, if you learn along the way, God bless you. I'm happy that I could help. I hope and pray that on your journey, you provide me and the other people in this chat some assistance and some things that help us out. But I'm only here to help and do this for me. And I want to have it video chronicled. I want it for it to last. And like I said, I want it to help others if it's something that others find helpful. But yeah, let me wrap this up with Tesla because I can go all fucking day with Tesla. This man's got Elon Musk has so much stuff going on. It's ridiculous. So the other thing that he has going on is called automated taxis. He is coming out with an automated fleet of taxi cabs that is going to eliminate Uber, eliminate Lyft, eliminate the rideshare industry. Because instead of you having to sit next to tell the person where to drive and this and that, you call your Uber and your Uber comes to you with no damn driver in it. And you get to get in the back seat of that Uber and play PlayStation 5 or watch a movie on through the 5G network. It's coming, ladies and gentlemen. It's in the woodworks. But is he done yet? I mean, hell, he's done everything he can possibly do with a car. He made the car. He automated the car. He insured the car. Now he's making automated cars and automated fleet of cars for ride sharing. Nope, he ain't done. He's also creating his own charging stations. And the same way that all electric cars have their charging stations, in the same way that all Android phones have a certain connection, but that Android connection doesn't work on an Apple phone, well, Tesla's going to be the Apple phone of electric cars. Tesla's going to have its own system, its own charging stations. It is building a complete in-house conglomerate infrastructure. Ain't that a motherfucker? And I still ain't done. Guess what else is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Tesla has its own solar company. Because guess what all of that technology that from everything that I told you came from? Microchips. And what else can you use that same microchip technology for? Solar panels. Solar panels to heat your home, to heat your water, to cool your home, to light your home. Solar panels. And if you do it right and you have northern exposure and you put it up the right way, You're making enough where not only do you now not have to pay an electric bill, you're now building up a surplus of electricity that you can actually sell back to the electric company. You can actually make a profit. And you get all of this just by owning Tesla stock, y'all. Just by owning Tesla stock, you get the car, the automation that comes along with it, the SaaS service that comes along with it, the auto taxi service that will be coming along, the solar power that is coming along, the solar panels. And what else does he own? Some little space company called SpaceX. All he's doing is flying to the moon and the Mars and with rockets. That's all. Nothing major. Nothing big. Nothing positive that's gonna come out of that. Oh hell no. And you get all of that in one company. What up, Ali? How you doing, champion? I'm glad you can make it. But you get all of that in one company. All of that I just talked about is just the T in belts. And now you see why it's my favorite, because it is the most diverse. It has the smartest man leading it. Anything that the real life Tony Starks invest in, I am interested in. Hey, hurry! Don't block Rice, please. Rice is my man. Rice from a different coast, so he talk a little different from us. But Rice is my man. Rice is good folks. Sorry about that, Rice. Whenever you get time back in, you come on back and talk your talk. But yeah, that's all the tea. But still good looking, her. I know you just being safe, brother, being safe than sorry. No, it's all good. Like I said, you good. Big Simple took care of it. Thank you, Big Simple. But yeah, I ain't no problems, her. Like I said, you being safe than sorry. I appreciate you protecting our community because this is for us. But yeah, this man is building something great. And who's to say what's next to come? Like I said, he could have stopped at PayPal. He didn't have to invent anything else. He didn't have to bring us anything else. And he smokes on 420. I mean, come on, man. I'm all in with real life Iron Man. All in. But once again, do your research. Make your own decisions. Find out what you want to find out. Do what you need to do. The last letter in our B.E.L.T.S acronym stands for SQUARE. Square is the little square device that you have seen attached to the top of the cell phones. They put them at the top of the cell phones and they can swipe the card and make consumer transactions. My man Santiago was in Big Simple's chat earlier talking about commerce, the making and transferring of money, whether it be business to business or business to consumer. Commerce is so important that there's a Secretary of Commerce, there's a Department of Commerce, there's a Chamber of Commerce. So we're not talking about small potatoes here. We're talking about something that is systemic in its infrastructure. Notice the themes here, though. Bitcoin money, Ethereum money, insurance, protecting our investments, money, Tesla, electric cars, automated cars, air taxis, solar power, NASA satellites, money, Square, card swiping, consumerism, money. But what else, since I'm bringing up money, what else does Square own? How about Cash App, ladies and gentlemen? We all know it. We all use it. From rap songs to whatever. We all know drop your Cash App. Drop it in the chat. Cash App this, Cash App that. And every time we use Cash App is making money. But if we are invested in Square, then we're making that money right back. How about that? We making that money right back. What else does Square have going on for it other than its Square Reader and Cash App, which by itself, by the way, is $1 trillion industry? It also sells stocks. It also sells Bitcoin. So as stock prices go up, as Bitcoin prices go up, the price of Square stock will go up. But I'm not done with Square yet either, ladies and gentlemen, because Square has something that makes it a perfect buying opportunity. The pandemic has restricted restaurants. Square is in all the business of the restaurants throughout America because they are implementing an electronic system that takes care of the menus electronically, that allows you to book reservations online electronically, that allows you to pay for the meal electronically, give the tip electronically. And by doing all of that just for the consumer, on the flip side, it is allowing the business owner of the restaurant to take care of payroll through Square, to order the equipment, the stove, the refrigerator, the benches, the tables, the napkins, the forks, and the bartender, the liquor, and any other supply that it needs. And because all of this information is being consumed through analytics in one basis point known as Square, all of the information now becomes tangible and can play off of one another. And Square can now let you know, as a restaurant owner, you're getting 15% more customer traffic than you were getting 3 months ago. Maybe you want to look into expanding your restaurant. Maybe you want to try to redesign your restaurant to see if you can fit 10 more tables in here, especially since you've got more customers trying to eat at your establishment. Why not ergonomically design this with a little more feng shui to make some more money? These are the things that are provided to you through Square. These are the things that are provided to other business owners and restaurant owners and hospitality industry owners. So it is creating something that allows multiple people to take advantage of it. Bingo. That's how you do it. That's how you make it. That's why that's going to be my foundation. That's going to be the things that I want to get started with. Okay? I hope that this is helped you out. I hope that this is giving you a clearer picture of what is out here, why I chose what I chose, and the rationale for what I see for the future because of what I chose. Now, two of them are in the cryptocurrency market. One is in the insurance market. One is in the automotive market, the fintech market, the solar market. The final one is in the hospitality, commerce, and fintech industry, as well as the investing industry itself. So, what each company does out of the B.E.L.T.S things is it gives you not only access to things that are going to make money for the future with a focus on the future, it still provides you with diversity. It still puts you in different industries that allow you to decide if I'm making money here, but losing money here, I'm okay losing this money because I'm still making money in three other industries. But normally, when you put your money either into one stock or one industry, when that company fails or goes down, your money goes down. And if it's the right company that goes down, such as Apple, for example, then the whole industry that Apple represents, because Apple is the biggest fish in the pool, the whole industry will now go down. And a totally different industry, such as retail, might be picking up. And when retail's down, then that's when tech might come back up. And if both of them are down, then that's when construction might come up, or energy, or solar. There's so many different industries out here. And you want to be able to diversify your funds so that all your eggs aren't in one basket. Take advantage of the free stocks that are being given out today. Take advantage because today, once again, is the last day for those that have not taken advantage of the link that I put in the chat for Weevil. Today is the last day to take advantage of it. Now, other offers will come because they're competing with Robinhood. So do not beat yourself up if you do not get in this offer today. But don't bullshit yourself either, because there's money to be made out here, whether you fuck with me or not, whether you fuck with my advice or not. The one thing that is not debatable is that there's money out here to be made. And you decide whether or not you're making it or not. You want to be a part of it or not. And if you don't want to be a part of it, then you're wasting your time. Go find a different channel that suits your needs or your guilty pleasures a little bit more, because I love making money. I love making me some money. What up, Puda? Welcome back. I'm glad you can make it. Anybody else? Listen to what Hawk is saying. If anybody has any comments, questions, opinions on B.E.L.T.S, which stands for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Lemonade, Tesla, and square, by all means, please ask them. If you have any questions about anything else that you're checking into, any stocks that you want to talk about or share with our community, by all means, put it in the chat. Don't just talk to me, talk amongst yourselves. Like I said, we're trying to build a family environment here, not just a TED talk where I do all the talking, even though I'm the only one you're gonna hear. There are other ways we can communicate with each other until I step my rap game up as far as this YouTube thing goes. But as of right now, my mission is to bring you the information and get you off the pot and into the real world. So I will grow as we grow. So don't worry about my production or my this or that. That I don't give a fuck about it. So you shouldn't give a fuck about it. I'm here to kick you some knowledge, and hopefully you kicking me some knowledge back, and we building and we growing. So that's what all of this is about. Uh, I'm not seeing any questions right now. Maybe y'all type slow like I do. So I'll give you all a chance to check in to type your questions and your comments. But yeah, time is of the essence, you all. I will never get tired of telling you to get off your complacent ass and do something better with yourself. That message will never, you might get tired of hearing it, but I'm never going to get tired of saying it, because if I get one person, two people, that's great. If I get 100,000, that's even better. But everything ain't for everybody. Everybody's situation is different. But the information that I'm providing you is what can change your situation. Literally. You can turn a frown upside down. And like I said, we're going to diversify our portfolio as well as diversifying the brokerages that we use. So I don't work for Webull. I'm not a Webull employee or Webull staff member. I get the same free stocks that y'all get. I'm in the same boat y'all in. I don't get no paycheck. I don't get no endorsements. I don't get nothing on the side, no W-2s from them. So at the end of the day, my loyalty is to my money, me. It's like your loyalty should be to your money and you and our community. So we will be getting Robinhood. We will be getting TD Ameritrade, Fidelities, Interactive Brokers, Titan, Acorn. We're going to explore them all. Some of them we're going to like. Some of them we're not going to like. Some of them are going to be overkill. So we don't have to get them if we already have them. But everything that we're getting is going to offer us diversity. And it's going to bring us something different. Like I said, Cash App, you can buy stocks. Cash App offers things that Webull doesn't, because you can send people money through Cash App. And the money that you receive through other people, you can go straight and buy stocks with it. So that brings a certain type of uniqueness and diversity that other brokerages don't offer. So Cash App is an app that is special. But Cash App doesn't have pre-trading. So you can only trade stocks with Cash App when the market is open. Versus Webull, you can trade stocks as early as 4 o'clock in the morning and as late as 8 o'clock at night, because they have pre-hours and post-hours of trading. So each one of them has its own niche. We will use them all because they will have specificity and uniqueness that we want to capitalize on. Robinhood's, you can buy partial shares. I'm going to drop my Robinhood link next in my next chat because they give out one free stock, not as many as Webull gives out. But once again, we ain't snobs. We don't turn our nose up to free. We take free. And then when you can't give me free no more, then that's when we start buying low and selling high. So that's what it's all about. Yeah, I'm glad you're here too, Santiago. See, I said, I'm glad I got your channel now, my brother. We can and are going to build together. You damn right we are. That's the way to break the cycle of failure of the past. That's correct. Because there's only two things that we're focused on, the past and the future. The present is a gift. We just say thank you for the gifts. But our focus is on the past because the past is the easiest dictator to what your future holds. You want to know how that tree is going to grow up? Check its roots, check its origins. If those past things are correct and those roots are correct, then that tree is going to grow just fine for years and years to come because everything else was done right in the past. So it has a bright future. That's how we live in our lives. That's how we're investing our money. That's our philosophy going forward into this. To do the best that we can with what we have and create more so that we can reinvest it. Like Bill said, circle of life. Make more so we can invest more. To make more so we can invest more. And then when you get tired of that, you can party like a rock star. You hear all these things that people are talking about with college debt and this and that. If you have a child that's 5 years old or 10 years old, you can pay for their entire college tuition if you make the right moves right here, right now. You don't have to worry about burdening them with decades of student debt. They can actually travel the world. They can actually see new things, experience new places, interact with new people, broaden their horizons, open their minds, become more cultured, expanding their educational prowess. But it all starts today because once again, today is the gift. Today is the present. But what is today going to breed for you? Yeah, I got my man Big Simple Head Security out here. Bing bapping them all. Salute to you, Big Simple. I appreciate that. And I appreciate everybody in the chat that has been vigilant on making sure that we stay on the topic at hand. Because we know that they're going to try to stop us from making money, y'all. We know that if you saw what happened in South Carolina with the Army sergeant, you know that they don't want us moving in their neighborhoods. You know that they don't want to have us erase these lines. What up, Manny? How you doing, champion? Glad you could make it. But yeah, they don't want to erase, they don't want us to erase what's called redlining. We have no business being in their neighborhoods, throwing a football to their sons or their daughters. Or by all means, good Lord, taking them out on a date because we can show them a better time than their counterpart can. Because we have the personality and the money and the wisdom and the knowledge and the know-how and the access. Woo! Woo! What you say, Big Simple? Let that sizzle. Let it sizzle. Woo! Let's hear what my partner in crime has to say. Money King Kevo. My advice to a person who just started out investing: put your money into F.A.A.N.G stocks. Once the money triples, sell just a few and put them into penny stocks. Now, Kevo is my partner, and I have nothing but positive things to say about Kevo and Money King. And the advice he gave you all about F.A.A.N.G is great advice, and you will make money off of it. But that's not how I'm going to do things. And that's why, and I'm not bringing that up to pick on Money King at all. I'm bringing that up to say that this is the type of community that we're going to have. Money King is more than welcome to drop his comments in here and his suggestions, as all of you all are. And the same way that because I like the F in the F.A.A.N.G, I like the Facebook in it. But I personally think that Amazon and Apple have made most of their money. I think that Google is too expensive for me. There might be some money in Netflix, but that's me personally. Money King is a very knowledgeable young man, and he's been doing this longer than I have. But we have two different styles, and because we're networking, we're going to connect those styles, and there'll be a Venn diagram of certain things that we have in common and certain things that we're separate on. But the entire equation is going to make us money. And Money King just put in the comment, he turned 2,000 into 6,000 using that F.A.A.N.G method. So he has the results to back it up. So do I, though. And so do you. And if you don't have it now, over time you will have it, because we're here to learn how to fish, not just eat free fish. So we're all going to have our knowledge. We're all going to bring things to the table. And we're all going to make a lot of money, God willing. So that being said, let me read the next comment. Yes, Harry. BLM all day, buddy. All right. Santiago wrote, I don't care what they want or desire. My desire is too strong for their wants, and it burns a flame that engulfs and will not be put out until I leave this world. And when you have a philosophy like that, that you apply to any and everything, there's no way in the world you can fail. No way in the world that you can fail. That's right, Parker. I'm here to be living proof. I'm here to be living, breathing proof. Invite them. I mean, they're more, T.O. and Damon are more than welcome, Harry. Anybody that wants to learn and or have something that they want to willingly teach that's productive, they're all welcome on this platform, because this platform, there's only one superstar, and that's the money. That's the advancement, not me, not y'all, not what you think about this or what you think about that. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So at the end of the day, if you bringing money, sense, uh, prosperity to this channel, or you want to take some of that money, that wealth of knowledge, that prosperity with you, by all means, this is the place to do it. And as the community grows, we can do this on a daily basis and might even do it on a multi-daily basis, because there are things that we can talk about pre-market. There are things that we can talk about during the market. And there are things that we can talk about post-market to prepare for the next business day or day of trading and work on our strategies. So there's a lot that we can do and that still needs to be done, and it will grow as we grow. And yes, you know, we will always keep it 1,000, but this is more about making 1,000 or 10 or 100. I live off the 2 comma rule. If I don't see 2 commas in your bank account, you got some more work to do. A lot of work to do. So let our system be the 2 comma system. You want to see 2 commas in your bank account in the next 10, 15, 20 years. That's the goal. 2 commas. And even if you don't get there and you just got 1 comma, but it's 3 digits on each side of that comma, and high 3 digits, hopefully, you still winning. You still winning. But 2 commas is the goal. Always remember that. We after 2 commas. What my man Money King say, the only reason why I say put your money in the penny stocks, because the FANG stocks are not going to always be hot, and your penny stocks can offset your loss in the FANG stocks that you have. Once again, excellent point. What he's speaking of is the one word that I said: diversity. You make sure that you are in different sectors. You make sure that you are in different market cap ranges, so that you are always giving yourself the greatest chance to win. The company that has the potential to get the most business is the one that has advertised the best. Might not be the best company, but it's usually the best known company. And the reason that they're the best known company is because they hit the road. They diversified. They did not say, I just want California money, I just want New York money. No, Starbucks says, I want DC money, I want Minnesota money, I want Alabama money. I want it all. And anybody that's willing to pay $9 to $20 for a coffee, we on our way. We don't give a damn if you are highbrow, lowbrow, Southern country, city slicker, black, white, Asian, multi-languaged, hetero, homo, whatever you are. If you drink coffee and you consistently have $9 to $20 to pay for it, we on the way. That's the mentality you have to have when it's going after those stocks. Leave no stone unturned. Be willing to research companies that you've never heard of if you have access to them. By researching a company, you might find out where your next vacation is going to be. By researching a company, you might find out the next car you're going to buy. By researching a company, you might find out the next place you want to live. By researching a company, you might find the best way to educate your children. And so not only are you making your life better, if you investing, you're making money too. Wouldn't it be something if Daily Grind would and got to invest in Lemonade, and Lemonade took care of all of his commercial vehicle needs, where he got to pay a lower price, got the same excellent service, and what he's paying is pennies on what they're paying him. Wouldn't it be wonderful for all the dots to connect and you get a great service and get paid for it? How about that? Yeah, but that's okay, Daily Grind. You an employee now, but see, I know you a smart guy. You on your way to back to being a boss, and it ain't gonna be nothing where you have the luxury next time of giving up the title. It's gonna be so strong that you just can't shake it. It's gonna be part of your DNA. We all take we all are smart enough to take one step back to build momentum so that we can take 10 steps forward. Nobody's here to lament or make fun of you making one step backwards because we know what's coming next. Springboard, 3D in your face. So there's no doubt about that. What my man Hawk say? I say that to say that you got to do your research and exercise patience because the money will not come overnight. That's right. The money might not come in a year, might not come in 2 years. My favorite stock, Tesla, did not move for 2 to 3 years. It stayed at $200 for 2 to 3 straight years. Then it went batshit crazy. But it stayed dormant, building up the momentum, taking its steps back to springboard forward. And when it took off, boy, did it take off. Another example, Bitcoin sat dormant for years in the $3,000 range, day after week after month. And bam, that shit is at 60,000 and some change now. When it happens, it happens. The question is do you have the patience? Do you have the intestinal and mental fortitude to make the right move and to stick with the right move? Time will tell. Yuki says that's true, Hawk. DCF says this is not checkers, this is chess. 100. That's facts. This is definitely chess. Money King, Dime stock, 52-week high was $6. Now it's a little over $1. You think I'm going to miss the next rally? I put in over 100 shares in that company. And there's a strong, strong chance, Money King, that you're going to make some good money off that. Some great money off that. Strong chance. Down will be one of the stocks that I will go in depth in at a later date and time. Because you're a more experienced investor, you do your own research and you know what's going on. My people are just as smart as you are, but I'm going to guide them and hold their hand just to make sure uh, that we get through these shark invested waters. And then whenever they ready to break away and swim the blue lagoon, they can knock themselves out. But I'm gonna always be here to be a resource and try to explain as much as I can to them. My man Daily Grind says, oh no, Yuki says, this ain't Connect Four, this is chess. Daily Grind, halfway to my 2 comma goal, being patient. Damn right. That's all you can be is being patient. Because hell, some people trying to just get to where you at. And they gonna have to be patient to do that. So we all have our journey. We all have our levels of patience that we have to endure. Hawk says, gotta see what I wrote before that, B9. All right, let's see what you wrote before that, Hawk. I missed something, Hawk. Said, true story, I sold my shares of Sprint before the T-Mobile merger. I say that to say that you got to do your research and exercise patience because the money will not come overnight. Oh, yes, that does give it more context now, doesn't it, Hawk? You're right. I had to go back so that the people could know. Hawk was saying that he fucked up, that he should have been a little more patient and held his water a little more, and he'd be sitting on a bigger payday than he was when he sold his shares. But at the same time, you win some, you lose some. But that's another reason why you want to diversify, because as you diversify, if you do your research properly, you're going to win way more than you lose. Way more. All right. Daily Grind says, I was foolish not to invest in Bitcoin back then, shaking my head, was scared and ignorant. That's okay, because where Bitcoin is at today, you're going to be shaking your head 5 to 10 years from now if you don't invest in it today. Don't worry about what you missed out on. Worry about what you're going to uh, inherit. The money grab ahead is enough to keep you busy. All right. Money King says the only reason I invested in Cinedigm because by the time stock move, it's going to be a bonus to my F.A.A.N.G stock gains, right along with Palantir. Facts, facts, and more facts. When I get my live stream up, Money King will definitely be up here as well as Daily Grind, as well as Miss Cassie, as well as other folks that have something to bring to the table so that we can dialogue on screen and bounce these things off and get your feedback on a quicker level. But yeah, everything Money King doing is a winning formula. But once again, Money King is just more advanced. Me and Money King plan on doing some things together in the future too. So look out for that, because I think Money King is a sharp young brother that's going to do some positive things, some very positive things. I think he's already doing some positive things. So I think he's going to do a lot better. My man Daily Grind says, if I had people like you, B9, in my circle 10 years ago, I'd be on a beach somewhere right now. And right back at you, Daily. If I had people like you in my corner my whole life that grind the way you grind, that put in the hustle that you put in, damn. And everybody in the chat can attest to that. Imagine everybody in the chat. Imagine that knows Daily Grind. Imagine if y'all all knew, everybody that you knew worked as hard as Daily Grind worked. Imagine how much money we'd be sitting on collectively as a unit if we had that 24/7 work ethic that DG puts into it. So iron sharpens iron, my brother. My man Hawk says, why work yourself when you can work an inanimate object to make some money. That's what she said. No sweat off your back. Exactly. My man Santiago says patience, consistency, due diligence, and being in a strong state of mind mentally, physically, as well as having a spiritual aspect will have everything aligned for yourself. Fact. When you talk real shit like that, I just say less. Moving on. Bill says, B9, will you talk about sports salaries and stocks in the near future? Since it can connect to this conversation, I most certainly will. We will be talking about a lot of things that connect to money, but we're not going to put the cart before the horse. We're going to build a steady foundation of horses in the stable first, thoroughbreds, stallions. Once we do that, then we can have the greatest fleet of carts following those horses ever. But yeah, we definitely going to implement everything that matters to us for us. Excellent question, Bill. I love women. I love sports. I love money. I love having a great time. But all in due time. There is a hierarchy to this. So that's how I'm occur here on my channel, and we're gonna do it in that order. But an excellent question. And like I say, anything that you want to add to the chat, even if it's of a different topic, as long as it's positive and you know it's what we fuck with, have at it, Big Bill. Have at it, my brother. All right. So let me go back. I think I missed some. All right. Business, Santiago says, business and stocks is understanding that consumers want a need and or goods and stocks is for smart people who understand the right prosperous needs, all good of a business, who understand the right prosperous need, all good of a business. I don't completely understand that. I think autocorrect got you on that one. But yeah, it's def. But I got your point though, Santiago. It's about a mind frame. It's about a philosophy. And if you have the right philosophy in life and everything else that you do, it translates over to business. It translates over to investing. It translates over to even the things you do for fun. You know, you live your life a certain way. So, hell yeah. F.A.A.N.G says big facts. My man Big Simple earlier said 100. Got to make sure I shout my man Big Simple out. Doing it big. Doing it simple. Sharing me out. Showing me love. Teaching me shit. Man 405 teaching me shit. My girl Lucia sharing me out. Teaching me shit. She mad at me, but even Kai teaching me shit. Anybody that taught me anything, anybody that showed me love, I love you right back. Even if you don't like me right now. It's all good. But yeah, what's next? What's going on here? Damn it. All right, there we go. Money King, I'm just here to bring people along for the ride. That's right, Money King, and we appreciate you. But like I said, you're gonna be on the platform and we're gonna be doing our own thing too. So we gonna all get our flowers while we right here to see them, smell them, and enjoy them. Daily Grind says, want to connect with you, Money King. It's a smart move, Daily Grind. That's a smart move. Same with you, Hawk. You 2 for 2, daily grind. 2 for 2. Hawk, want to talk some sports too? I know you do, Hawk. I know. But like I said, we got to lay that foundation first. The stocks that's going to benefit the most off Bitcoin is Riot, Mara, and Canon. Yeah, they're going to benefit a lot, and maybe you're right. Maybe benefit the most. But Silvergate is benefiting a lot. Coinbase just went public. They're going to benefit a lot. And there's some other cryptocurrencies out there that are going to benefit a lot. We'll have a series on that, Money King. Back at you, Daily. By the way, subscribe to my man's channel. Thank you, Hawk. Appreciate that. And I definitely want to make sure that Hawk and Money King and Daily Grind and everyone else connect with one another. Networking is definitely the key to our success. Being the weakest link in the chain, that's real talk. You done made the whole fucking chain weak. Strengthen your weak ass up so we can all be strong. I got a lot of shit that I'm weak on that I got to strengthen up for the betterment of my community and my the unit of this chain. And I'm man enough to admit it and be reflective about it. I hope and pray that you all are man enough or woman enough to reflect on whatever your flaws or inaccuracies are and take this time and this platform to improve upon yourself as a man and a woman, because the better you are as a man or a woman, the better investor you are going to be, the clearer of mind that you will be, the better decisions you will make. So let's let this be a true life and philosophical journey for us that benefits us in numerous ways. All right. So it will be a huge mistake not to buy Bitcoin stocks. I agree. Huge mistake. I definitely agree. And there's some other ones out there that go along with those, Money King, that would be huge mistakes to miss out on too. Like I said, we'll deal with those at a later date and time. All right. All right, Yuki, have a blessed one, man. I'm glad you can make it through. You see how I curse shit over here? I'm not just always ignorant, just 99% of the time. All right. B9 and chat. Why can't we get paid like when athletes get paid for endorsements? Oh, we can. Oh, we can. Excellent question. But the answer is we can. And if we play our cards right, we will. Let's get it, y'all. You damn right. Let's get it. Exactly. We plan on monetizing our channel so we can get paid for companies putting ads on our videos. You damn right. You are damn right. Okay, I caught up with the chat. Hell yeah. Woo! Still new to this shit. But yes. So I love what we got going on. I love how y'all communicating in the chat. I love how y'all responding to what's going on. But now it's to the ugly side. I have been talking about you all starting your Weevil account for 2 weeks. As of record, there is only one person, one motherfucking person that started an account under the link. One. Don't make me waste my time, you all. Don't make me waste my time. My time is too valuable, too profitable. And I got family that I can spend all my time with. But one person, as of right now, as the last time I checked, took advantage of something that I've been putting out here for 2 weeks for you all. Putting my blood, sweat, tears, energy, effort, knowledge, daily grind, and people like daily grind. If you already have Weeble, of course you get a pass. You can't start what you already have. So you know I'm not talking to you. But there are numerous people who will stay nameless that have told me that they have never heard of Weeble, and numerous people that have told me that they don't have Weeble. Numerous people that have told me that they don't have any type of stock portfolio or stock brokerage at all. That's who I'm talking to. My man Santiago, B.E.L.T.S. I love you, my brother, and I love everyone in the chat and on your panel. I'm 100% real authentic. Take me as I am kind of guy. And we gonna make it together long as we stay strong. Real recognize real, Santiago. Real recognize real. And that's why I fucks with you. That's why I fucks with all of y'all. And that's why I'm gonna keep it real with all of y'all. Don't bullshit a bullshitter. Because the only person you bullshitting really is yourself. I promise you. Just like Daily Grind can promise you. Just like Santiago can promise you. Just like Money King can promise you. If we don't ever talk about the things that we do in our lives, it doesn't affect our lives. If I never make another YouTube video expressing my knowledge to you about stocks or whatever, it doesn't change my life. I'm still going to do what I do. I'm here for you. Just like you here for me. You enhance my channel. You enhance my chat. I hope and pray I enhance your channels and your chats and panels. This is give and take. But I'm not going to have faith in you to have my back if I see that you're not having your own back. If I see that you just really here just to be entertained and to talk some talk, but not walk that walk. I don't mind Showtime at the Apollo, folks, and this and that. But right now, just like B.E.L.T.S is the core foundation of our stock portfolio, you are the core of my channel. You are the base. You are what the foundation that I am building off of. So I'm holding you all to a different standard, a higher standard, an all-in standard. You do not have to listen to my stock advice. You do not have to uh, take heed of the things that I'm here to educate you about. But I am demanding that you get into the game. Demanding it, requiring it, begging for it. Anything that you need to hear. If you need to hear dominance, then yeah, I'm telling you to do it, motherfucker. If you need to hear passive, then I'm begging you, please do it. Whatever floats your boat, but do it for yourself and make yourself a better person. Make your kids more profitable. Educate your children. Everything that we talk today, minus the curse words, is everything that you can tell your children, your nieces, your nephews. I guarantee you, if they're at least 10 years old, sometimes younger, because I've been around some very intelligent children, they can grasp this. They know what's going on. And you can build a new relationship with your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephew, not just off of both loving Kobe Bryant or both loving LeBron or both loving your Redskins or whatever, but you can both love making money. You can both love researching companies. You can both love traveling to new places because based off of your research. Thank you as well, Dallas Cowboy fan. I appreciate you being in here as well. And and for those that do not have it, Hawk just dropped his link. Please connect with Hawk. Go to his channel. Subscribe to Hawk's channel. Let's support each other. Hawk is a pillar in our community, and we support our pillars. So yeah, go over there to Hawk's channel and support my brother doing big things. So I want to give a shout out to my man Big Simple for coming through today and sharing me. Want to give a shout my man Zeke Fan. Shout out to you. My man DCF. And see, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. You know, I'm not gonna act like Zeke Fan and DCF ain't in all of our chats anyway. But I like to think that, this is the type of platform where we can all put our differences aside, whether our allegiance is to certain football teams or sports organizations or political affiliations or philosophical views. This is the place where I want us to come together and just focus on making money. Just that one common goal. And that's the reason why I don't want to really build out too much Bill and Hawk and everyone else that's asking for a little bit more right now, because I want to make sure that the foundation is sound. I want to measure twice and cut once. So I want to make sure that what we're putting in is has the proper cell face to secure us and make sure that fail safe. That's the word I was looking for. Fail safe, to make sure that if anything goes wrong, there's a safety net under there to catch us if we fall off the tightrope. So those are the things that we need to focus on right now. And once we get that right and tight, then we can build off that, which is why I'm bringing up that only one person used the damn Weeble account, because we can't make shit right and tight at that rate. That's not what I'm doing this for, y'all. I'm not doing this for one person to do this. If there's only one person that wants to do it, I'm happy for that one person. Like I said, I don't put people out on Front Street. But understand that even though I talk about it, I see what's going on. And I'm very much into analytics. So anything that I can track to see, what's going on, I have no problem tracking. And I think that what an intelligent person should do is track that information. The synonym for that is research, which is what this channel is all about. You've heard me say that word at least 100 times today, the importance of research. So I'm going to take this probably till 7 o'clock or 6:45 ish, somewhere around there, and max out at 3 hours, because there's some other chats, and my man Protech is doing something, I believe, that I want y'all to check out. Kai put out a new vlog, vlogadon that y'all should check out. My man Big Simple's always got the lit videos going on, the lives. My man Ibo usually does the late night thing. Uh, and my man BG, he'll pop up on you any place, anytime, anywhere, and bring that fire. Hold on a second. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about that, but yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. My man Santiago says money is the same color and the same team. Rich and poor are a team. Let's get rich together. Amen to that. The game is free, y'all. But if you take heed, watch the payoff. And I gotta disagree with that, Hulk. The game ain't free. The game is not free. What I'm offering you all is free. And I'm changing the game. But the game ain't free. And what we doing is we building something, y'all, that is going to be very, very profitable and lucrative to us for years and years to come. And when it's all said and done, there's money to be made on all sides of this table. So we building something, but you're gonna put in some blood, sweat, and tears, some effort, some hours, some research. It ain't free. You gonna earn your money. It ain't gonna be back-breaking money. You ain't gonna have to go to the hospital in the air boot. You're gonna still exercise your muscles. So the game definitely is not free on that one, Hawk. My man Santiago says, "How do I drop my link for everybody?" My mom, the moms can help you out with that, Santiago. I don't, I'm new to this shit. I don't know about all that stuff. But now that we got a few minutes, Money King, if you're still in the chat, say something, Money King, because I'm gonna go back. Since Money King dropped some jewels, we can quickly go over. We can go over some of the things that he talked about. Money King was talking about the FANG stocks, and I was talking about Facebook as far as the number one FANG stock in my opinion. Now, I don't necessarily believe or align with Mark Zuckerberg's philosophies. However, Facebook has a product that is called Oculus. And Oculus is going to make a lot of money, in my personal opinion. And it is owned by Facebook. ProTech just went live doing a Washington football team mock draft. If you want to check him out, by all means, go ahead over there. Matter of fact, we all gonna go over there. I'm gonna end this early, y'all, because we're gonna go over there and do a raid. Let them know B9 sent you. Because Protect would do the same thing for me, the same way Big Simple did the same thing for me earlier. And because we about networking, we gonna pay it forward. I planned on going 3 hours. I will give you all 5 more minutes to ask me any question, to ask me what's going on. Can somebody, one of my moms, post the link for Protect's chat so that everybody knows where to go to raid, to do the B9 raid. It is the Protect Sports Network is his channel name. Protect Sports Network. So if they're I'm gonna wait. Big Simple, yeah. Zeke fan, thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Zeke fan. This is for Protect Zeke fan. Is that Protect link? Wonderful. Zeke fan is the man, y'all. Zeke fan just dropped Protect link. So let's all go ahead over there and support my man because I think Big Simple's gonna be on the show with him. So let's go support our family and let them know B9 sent you. We will talk very soon. God bless you all. Don't forget about belts. Don't forget about Weeble. Today's the last day to do it. Do it. Start your research. We'll talk soon. God bless. Love y'all. Peace.